Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Tonight we're going to be playing more of Crimes and Punishment Sherlock Holmes. Where we last left off, we just started the second case, which deals with a train disappearing into thin air, and we gotta figure out what the hell happened to it. So we're going to hop right into this right now. Let's play Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments on the PS5. It is technically a PS4 game, but we're playing it on the PS5. Okay, so this is not beating around the bush. This is exactly where we left off. All right, I guess we just have to depart right now to the location.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Yes, Watson, right away.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
What? It took you 1 week to call a cab? No, I'm joking, of course not. That'd be kind of funny. Don't worry, Watson. We're on the case a week later.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
All right, so the train disappeared into thin air, which obviously...
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station.
This is not a paranormal game, so that would not be the case. So obviously something else is going on here, so let's figure out what. Now again, Crimes and Punishment has been around for a very long time. I think this came out back in 2014, so it's a really old Sherlock Holmes game. There has since been multiple Sherlock Holmes games after this one, but I find that for whatever reason, this one in particular is really damn good.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
That would be way down here.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues, but then a negative result. is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Hello, also lol, the thumbnails for the video is hilarious.
Oh, thank you very much, James. I appreciate that. I try to add a lot of humor into my thumbnails. I'm a very silly guy. I'm a very... I like to add comedy to things. We need more laughs in today's world. So I try to provide them with my thumbnails. Even though the game itself is not quite so silly, but...
James, I've known Grotto for a while and he regularly likes to examine horses' asses to see how he measures up.
Yeah, exactly. So, in the case of Stu, as an example, the giant horse's ass in the room, I like to study his channel and see how I level up. Yes, Stu's right, actually. Stu's exactly right. I always study the horse's ass in the room, which is Stu's game reviews. You walked right into that one, man.
You can't just steal my jokes.
Oh, I can, and I did. All right, anyway.
It doesn't work.
Good morning.
It does work.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Your horse's ass.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So,
Why is he saying
you
like
were
that?
Mr. Holmes, the
You were
great
here last night.
detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
They obviously went into a different dimension. All right. What a charming looking man. I don't know why that's relevant. Fully gray hair. All right. He's old. Oh.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
I mean, that's the plan, but first, let's go inside and see what else we can find.
Railway post bags.
Or not find, as the case is. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Alright. Make sure that there's... Alright. Jesus, Watson! Calm down. Running here like the Flash.
This map will be useful.
Will it, though? Oh, we're just literally taking the map. Alright. I guess it makes sense. There was no photocopiers back then.
This ain't no Icon Holmes.
Oh, no. No, this is done by Frogwares Games, who is a company out of Ukraine, actually, believe it or not. Unfortunately, they are not making any new games at the moment. They had to shut down their company because of the ongoing war in Ukraine.
Damn.
They actually stated that the last Sherlock Holmes game they made, which I actually own, they actually state right at the beginning of the game that the future of their company is unknown because of the war going on in the Ukraine. So, yeah, kind of depressing, actually. But they make really good games, or they did.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
I don't know, Watson. That's why we're here to solve the case, you fucking bastard. No. Could you imagine if he talked to Watson like that? That'd be hilarious. I'd watch more Sherlock Holmes. Alright. You stupid fucking bastard, Watson. I don't think there's anything in...
This part is probably from a locomotive.
I mean, it would make sense. Let's see if there's anything that catches Holmes's eye.
Is the better Sherlock Holmes data or the actual Sherlock?
Oh my god, that's a stupid question. It's well, okay. So, I didn't mind Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock Holmes for the modern Sherlock Holmes. But, Basil Rathbone was always my favorite Sherlock Holmes.
An old locomotive bell.
If you don't know who Basil Rathbone is, ask your parents.
This place serves as a storage area for the station.
He was my favorite Sherlock Holmes. Him and Nigel Bruce as Watson. Both of them were really good. Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce.
Actor from ancient times.
That's correct. Basically, yes, he is long dead, but very, very, very good actor. Fantastic. He was in, well, the very first Sherlock Holmes movie I ever saw was The Hound of the Baskervilles, the original one, like black and white. I think I have it on DVD somewhere. It's really good. The writing was really good. The acting was really good. And Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce were in it as Holmes and Watson.
They made a quick joke about him in Ed Wood.
Oh, can I still talk to you? But I can't if my cursor would work.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
Oh, you're useful. All right, Watson? Guy's acting possessed, running around, jumping on everything, walking backwards. All right. I don't think there's anything else really down here. I'll do Holmes's eye here just to make sure that I'm not missing anything, but I'm pretty sure we've gotten all the evidence at this location. The hell was that sound? Oh, when he
It's a dumb question, I know, but I gotta say Brent Spiner did a great Sherlock Holmes impression.
It was no, it was not a great Sherlock Holmes impression. It was way over the top.
Question.
It was way over the top. Way over the top. It was silly. His impression of Sherlock Holmes was silly. You can't... Have you ever seen anything that's actually Sherlock Holmes? Brent Spiner was not good as Sherlock Holmes. He acted like Data as Sherlock Holmes. That's what he acted as, which, I mean, he was. He was not playing Sherlock Holmes in that episode. He was playing Data as Sherlock Holmes. And yes, for Data as Sherlock Holmes, he was good. But for Sherlock Holmes, hell no. Not even close. Message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
This guy's good. The guy who voices him in this is really good. I don't... Actually, this is one of my favorite Holmes voices for video games. Because some do him, like, really deep and everything. Because I know that, like, previous Frogware games... So, before this one, there is another one called, I think it was called, oh shit, what was it called? I don't remember actually, but I do have it as well, but it's not as good. And so I don't think I'll ever stream it, because it's just not as good as this one. The cases are a lot more interesting in this one, and Holmes in that one was like, "Oh, Watson, what do we do here?" And I'm like, what is the voice? Like, it sounded terrible. It sounded like Mr. Bean playing Sherlock Holmes. And so I wasn't a big fan of that voice. But this guy is really good. And then the new modern Sherlock Holmes games that they've made, Frogwares, is really weird because it's...
Shatner going a Holmes impression.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the new Sherlock Holmes games that Frogwares has done has made Sherlock Holmes in his 20s. Because it's supposed to be him as a teenager when he first started as Sherlock Holmes, so they're weird. I'm not a big fan of them. I have them both, because there's 2 games in that series, in the new series, and they're very open world. The problem with them being very open world is that you get lost so easily, because the maps are ginormous. So, like, the latest Sherlock Holmes game by them, where you play as the young Holmes, it's set in England, but it's all of England. So the map is ginormous. And I'm like, dude, it's so hard to know where to go, because there's no waypoints. It's not GTA. There's no waypoints telling me where to go. So, I mean, I may stream those eventually, but they're not my favorite games because you just get stuck so easily on them. This one I like because it's not quite open world. It's linear open world, I would say. I know those kind of contradict each other, but there is like some open world aspect to this, but it's mostly, wow, why did you zoom in on his hat so... Okay. There is an open world aspect to this, but it's like... It's more linear. Like, you don't have this giant world to explore. You have, like, huge, like, large locations, yes, but it's not like, you know, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Now, I'm not saying those new games are shit, though. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm saying that, because I'm not. It's just for me personally, I like the smaller ones. Evesham is where we are right now, is it not? Yeah, okay, so we don't have any other locations on the map.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Oh. Okay. I didn't realize we could go in here. I haven't played these in forever, I'll be honest. I have beaten them, but God, it's been so long. I think I last played this game on PS3.
There was a building here not so long ago.
Open world to me is when you don't get blocked off by an invisible barricade like so many games do.
Yeah.
Disassembled in great haste.
I know what open world is.
It is most odd.
God, I'd be a terrible gamer if I didn't know what open world is. Open world is the air that is in Stu's brain. That's open world. All right. Jokes aside, yeah. Like the upcoming GTA 6, which I don't even think is going to release this year, if I'm being honest with you, that's going to be very open world. I've already seen some really interesting screenshots for that one.
Don't quit your day job.
Don't quit my day job? The only day job I have is being forced at gunpoint to come on your channel to do voice recordings. Maybe I should quit it.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
What the fuck? What was the point of doing this? Am I doing that?
Nothing interesting here.
It's just...
Nothing interesting here.
Holmes, I am going to slap you. What am I looking at here?
Nothing interesting here.
There's nothing. There's nothing interesting, period.
Nothing interesting here.
Oh my god. If he says this one more time. Alright, I'm going to skip this part because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I figured I was supposed to be measuring the width of the tracks.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
You determined that from a tape measure? I don't know how that works, but yes.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Well, maybe there's a spot on the map now for Evesham. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? be able to explore more locations than just the one. What do you have to say?
Holmes, how is it even...
Would
No.
you consider Hogwarts Legacy and Lego Skywalker Saga
Yes.
open world games?
Yeah, yes. So, Hogwarts Legacy, most assuredly so. And Skywalker Saga, yes, to a degree. Because once you get into the galaxy, once you get your ship and go into the galaxy, you have like all these different locations that open up for you. So yeah, I'd say so. I wouldn't say fully open world. I'd say another open world linear game. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of crossing the line. It's not right open world, but it's halfway there. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want true open world Star Wars games, that would be Star Wars Outlaws, which I love that game, despite all the negative criticism it got from people being like, "Oh, you're playing as a woman in a Star Wars game, ew." That proves how sexist most male gamers are in today's day and age, because I had no issues with that game whatsoever. I really enjoy it. And I do plan to stream it in its entirety on this channel very soon, actually, within the next couple of weeks for sure. And I have all the DLCs for it as well, so it will be the complete experience. Okay, let's talk to him again, see if he has anything more to say. I don't think he does. Oh!
According to the train composition...
I have Battlefront 2 and Fallen Order, but they're definitely not open world.
No, Star Wars Outlaws is open world.
Secure
Trust me.
Ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value.
Private party.
Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
You're useless. Do you even work here? Just sounds like he just stole a uniform and just decided to stand here or something.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now
What?
that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of...
He's got dementia.
He's got dementia.
Interesting.
That's funny. I don't know. I don't work here.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Probably right.
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
That's definitely tied into what we're looking into for sure. That's definitely tied into this case.
The entire train has disappeared.
Okay.
It's a disaster.
Retrieve information about passengers. Where would I find that information? The office. Is that a fireplace? Oh, it is.
Do a flip.
Do a flip? Okay. You sound like a bot.
I'm not.
Alright, where is the passenger list? I'm assuming that we have to ask him.
I'm an NPC.
You're an NPC? Sounds about right. Alright, let's go to Bridlington Station.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
This literally looks like the exact same NPC as... It's literally the exact same NPC as the first case that we did. All they did was add facial hair to him. It's just a recycled NPC. What? What am I missing? Oh. Work clothes.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except...
Can you do jumping jacks?
Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Alright. Sorry about that, guys.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
Alright. What? Spanish-looking guys with snake eyes? That sounds so racist.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Alright. Let's check him out first.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night. But people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand. Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. Station Master's reports are confidential.
Yeah.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Bullshit! Alright, let's see.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
What the hell? Chesterfield Railway Station Trenlener. Oh, alright. I think the guy was drunk.
A telegraph.
Don't mind me, just looking about your office. Is there anything actually in here that catches... Nope. Alright.
Don't touch anything, please.
You're not the boss of me. Alright, I guess we'll talk to this pompous buffoon here. But before we do, just do a quick scan. Alright.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Shamrock Flomes. Now that's his brother. Australian hat? How do you know if that's an that seems kind of racist. It just sounds like, this just looks like a cowboy hat to me. How is that an Australian hat? They've been watching too much Crocodile Dundee. Oh, come on. Alright. Sure. That's how you can tell he's Australian. Alligator shoes and a crocodile hat. That is so racist. Oh my god. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, lad. Yeah, he's definitely Australian. The accent would have given it away. I don't know why we needed all this ridiculous extra evidence that is, like, ridiculously stereotyped. Alright. Oh my god.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes.
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could
No forks hanging down from hat rim. Not authentic Australian.
I have nothing to hide.
Don't give the developers ideas!
I presume
it'll be in the next game.
Placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Sounds to me like the train was stolen, and they stole it to steal his device. That's what it sounds like. More revolutionary prototype, mate. Alright, let's see here. Company direction.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This is like a drinking game. I say, if any of you are alcoholics, or drinkers, not necessarily alcoholics, every time he says prototype, take a drink. You'll be drunk before I end this interview with him. I promise. Because he's going to just keep on saying prototype the entire time during questioning.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing.
Oh, yeah?
I am a humanitarian, you see.
Oh!
I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
You sound like a humanitarian. You sound like you're just the kindest and most humane person in the world, sir.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Humanitarian, my ass. Alright. No traces of train. Train vanished with people. Really? Interesting. Chilean stayed on train. There we go. Accident. The Chileans stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. Chileans were left. The directors of the Chilean Barcazes Company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except for the Chileans. I think it was... Yes, I think it was intentional. Now, this is an interesting game because... so the thing with Crimes and Punishment, which is a little bit different than other Sherlock Holmes games, is you determine how this case ends. You determine who to arrest. There's no set path. Your choices determine everything. And you can either arrest the good person or the bad. Like, you could easily just arrest an innocent person in this game. Because it allows you to branch the story out and basically just make assumptions yourself on who the quote-unquote killer is, or in this case, thief. So it's really cool, and I don't believe other Sherlock Holmes games really did this. I think this was the only one that really kind of had that branching. Because the more modern ones, anyway, you know, it was a set path, so that the killer was always this person, and not branched out to where you could just kind of form your own opinion. All right, what do we got here?
This reminds me of Sherlock Holmes on the ZX Spectrum as a text adventure.
Oh, really? Fair enough. So, my understanding of it is some of these cases are based on actual books by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and some weren't. Some were written exclusively for the game. So it's a mixture of both. But I do have to say, Frogware Games make some of the best Sherlock Holmes games. It's kind of sad that they're done, at least for now, because of the war in Ukraine. It stopped them from production on any future games, at least until it ends. As I stated earlier, Frogware Games is a company based out of Ukraine. And they're the ones responsible for all the modern Sherlock Holmes games. Ah, we have not been in here. There is really nothing else in here, is there? Let's just quickly take a quick run through here, see if there's anybody else we can question specifically.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
See if he has anything else to say.
Don't touch anything, please.
Okay. So I think we're done in here then. Let's go to the next location. The other thing I want to quickly do is take a look at the clues again, make sure that we have everything. I think we, yeah, I think we're, yeah, we don't have enough evidence yet to make any more hypotheses. I feel like I said that wrong. All right, let's go to the next location, which is Chesterfield. That was a long train ride if it's already getting to be dusk.
The whole train just disappeared. Okay. It's unbelievable.
Thanks for the help, Watson. Always can count on you.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Knew it! I knew it! What did I say earlier? He's an alcoholic. The guy who runs this station is a drunk.
A fishing advertisement.
That's why that train shit was all muggled the way it was. Oh yeah, he's drunk right there.
A telegraph.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
So he's useless as well. Well, this is kind of obvious. All right. I guess we're going to talk to this wonderful individual who is in charge of the trains.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
It's very obvious that this guy is, like, really drunk. I don't even know why we really need to do this, because we already kind of know that this guy is... What did that highlight? He's hiding an alcohol flask. Okay. And fishing line. What?
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Okay.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Binge drinking.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday.
Sorry, I was in the back room.
Please don't go harsh on
No,
me.
you're good, man. I had to mute
Holmes,
somebody who was joining
this man
because
has
they were saying
consumed
stupid
a
shit.
considerable amount of alcohol.
Or, not
He's
stupid,
not
weird.
entirely helpless
Weird
yet,
shit.
but
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Yes, you figure. Okay, so we have Chesterfield Master is untrustworthy. Chesterfield Telegraph. The train passed through Chesterfield Station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. The train never passed through Chesterfield Station. The station master was drunk, and his testimony seems unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. Yeah. I would say that's right. I think all three of these we don't have enough evidence for. All right, so let's go back to the drawing board. Quickly take a look in the office with our detective mode.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Yes, I can shoot you if you want.
how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Oh, that's garbage floating around. I was wondering what I was looking at there. Waiting hall. Is there anybody in here? Apparently not. All right. Jesus, get out of my way! What are you doing? God. Can I just solve this case myself, Watson? Do you have to be here? Like, is it necessary? You aren't really doing much to help. Aside from, like, yelling at idiots. I mean, that always seemed to be the case with Watson, right? He just tagged along and just watched as Holmes did all the work. Occasionally helping, but not very often. Oh, this is...
locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
What? Or we could just, you know... Alright. Typical adventure game elements. No, we could ask for the key, but no, let's just pick the lock. All right, that needs to be. Jesus, there we go.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
That is interesting.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
So he's stealing alcohol from passengers' shit? Is that what he's doing? Interesting.
Railway post bags.
Alright. Well, time to confront Sir Drinks-a-Lot.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
What?
Who were these workers?
Whoa,
what is going on with his shadow?
But they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink.
Oh my god.
And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Okay, so it sounds to me like these...
will I ever get any peace?
Sounds to me like these guys that... Alright. I think these guys that drugged him with a drink or whatever the hell they did, they are responsible for the missing train and the prototype that was stolen. Alright, let's... I think that's it. There's really nothing else here. What is this door again? Oh yeah, that leads... Okay, we've already been there. I think that's it. The only other thing left to do, realistically, is to... No, it's not even letting me go down there. Alright. Yeah, so I think... And we didn't see anything in here. Alright, so I think the next step would be to go...
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with us.
Well, we don't need that right now. Let's go back to Evesham. Take a look at our casebook quickly. I mean, realistically, we should be looking up Barkazas in the archives. That's what I would think we should be doing. All right. Can we not?
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed.
I always wondered, does Sherlock have a wife and kids at all?
No. He had a girlfriend, Irene Adler, but she was murdered.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
I used to read all the books back in the day. back in the day, like I'm 90 years old or something. Back in my day, I used to read all the Sherlock Holmes books. Yeah, I grew up with them. No, I used to rent them. I used to borrow them from the library, and you know.
Oh, is that why he become a detective?
No, it was while he was a detective. I think it was the first book actually that had Irina Adler in it, which was called A Study in Scarlet. It was the name of the very first Sherlock Holmes book. All right. I think we are done in here. Station Master, do you have anything further to say? Of course not, because you are useless.
It's a disaster.
Yes, you know what else is a disaster? Your brain. Or rather, lack thereof.
He doesn't have any kids as far as he knows.
I mean, that's true. Okay. I'm not the whore in here, sir. Cough, cough. Alright. Out of the way, Watson. Holy shit, fuck. Oh, Stu, I ended up picking up a demo for, one of the Angry Video Game Nerd games, which is done in, like, an old NES style, and it's really funny because all the cutscenes in the game are FMV with James Rolfe, and I think when I stream that demo, I want you to come on, and we can watch it, we can try it out together or whatever, because well, you know, you appreciate the Angry Video Game Nerd, so I think you would get a kick out of it. Fuck, there's got to be something here.
I ordered it for PS5, so it should come sometime in the next millennium.
Where did you order it from? The same fucking place you had problems with other stuff? Why do you keep on ordering from them, dude? You know damn well that they're gonna fuck you over.
Series, his videos are great.
Oh yeah, no, he's awesome. I met him once. He co-runs. Yeah, I know, limited run games. The one that you've always had problems getting stuff from, so I don't understand why you keep on doing it.
Because they're the only ones who sell the physical edition.
I'm sure that you can get it at GameStop and stuff like that, dude. I'm sure it's available physical at like GameStop and those places, unless they're all closed in the US. Because I heard something about all the US locations of GameStop are shutting down. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I read online. Thankfully, GameStop in Canada is owned by a different company, so we are still in business. And apparently, GameStop in Canada does really well, from what I heard. I mean, I don't buy the games from them anymore. I buy digital. Unless it's something that I really enjoyed digital, then I will pick it up on disc. But generally, it's digital. Now, this game specifically is on disc. I have this one on disc. So this is actually
a huge burger, and now I'm going to burp so hard it's going to disrupt the space-time continuum as well as the stream.
Great Scott, Marty! Don't disrupt the space-time continuum with your obnoxious burping! Alright, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Let's go back to Chesterfield. No, Bridlington. Bridlington is the one with the Australian dude. Right? Yeah. Alright, let's go back to Bridlington, because that's where...
James, if the stream glitches, you know why.
The stream glitches, we have to go after Mr. Stu's game reviews and show him.
It's a scandal.
Oh,
an absolute outrage.
Shut the fuck up.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Rolls too.
Oh, Lord. Watson! Fucking get out of the way of the door. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are useless as shit. Come here. Out. For real? Are you just gonna stand in the doorway? Oh, you moved. Thank God. Don't move in front of the door again. Jesus. Could we not have left him at home?
Don't touch anything, please.
God. He doesn't do anything. Gap in the floor. What the shit?
Can you beat Watson?
Can I beat him? I would love to. The hell did I just pick up?
Policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Insurance policy number 256458. Insurance organised by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. This policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount £15,000. Insurance duration 1 year, renewable. Alright. Cool.
Don't touch anything, please.
So he's lying. Hold on, he's lying about the cost. Isn't he?
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
An idiot. That's what you are. That's who you are. You're just an idiot, man.
I see that you
Discount Crocodile Dundee over here in his prototype.
Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir.
How about I grip your sack instead?
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can actually play this game in first person as well. There's there we go. That's the button. Yeah, you can play the entire game in first person. That seems to be a reoccurring thing with all the Frogware games, that you can switch between first person and third person. And my understanding of it is it's so you can see all the minute little details they put into the game. Like as an example, when I go into first person, you can make this out a little bit more. So I don't know. That's my understanding of why they allow that mainly. All right. So is this the luggage area? No. It'd be further down here, wouldn't it? It'd be over here. Luggage. And this allows us... Why we did that is it allows us to go through it without him being present. That's why we asked him to move it.
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Yes. Why not? Oh my god. It's another lockpicking. Okay. I guess. There we go. What crap do you have hiding?
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
This is an exclusive sales contract regarding the prototype invention dedicated to appliance supplying electricity in an autonomous way. Emerson Electric Company, the buyer, understand that they are purchasing this device as is and are in agreement. Mr. Thomas L. Robinson, the seller, is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase. whether or not these issues were known by either party at the time of purchase. The buyer is obligated to make prepayment in amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance. Upon signing of the contract, the remainder should be transferred within a 1-month term. All right, let's highlight some of this shit.
An exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Why is he telling Watson he's probably just standing at the doorway blocking you from leaving?
Right? It's a good question. Yeah. Watson is really helping this case. What? This is the same shit over and over and over. This is an exclusive sales contract regarding the prototype invention dedicated to appliance supplying electricity in an autonomous way. Hong Kong General Electric Company, the buyer, understand that they are purchasing this device as is and are in agreement
that you are not Chase.
Mr. Thomas L. Robinson, the seller, is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase. Whether or not these issues were known by either party at the time of purchase, the buyer is obligated to make prepayment in amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance. Upon signing of the contract, the remainder should be transferred within a 1-month term.
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
These are fake contracts. That's what this looks like to me. This looks like these are all fake contracts.
Lol, I wasn't even trying to be funny, but I get told a lot I should be a comedian.
This is an exclusive sales contract regarding the prototype invention dedicated to blah 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 blah. All they've done is just change the name. The name of the person wanting to buy. Yeah, this is all just a Medicine General Electric Company.
Yet another Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his
Grotto
machine.
tries all the time and he's still not funny.
Have you looked at your channel, Stu? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed today? You've been grumpy all day. It's because of the wedding he had to go to. There we go. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson, thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. No, it's just that you're not funny. All right.
Railway post bags.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Yeah, but I don't think he's the one who caused... Okay, just because he's suspicious doesn't mean that he's the one who caused the fucking train to disappear. That doesn't make any sense. I don't think he's involved in that. You can point fingers at him all you want, but it makes zero sense for him to...
I think you should ask Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson? What's that from? That sounds familiar.
Jesus loves her more than she will know.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
It's a scandal. An absolute out...
Don't touch anything, please.
You're all useless! Alright, there's gotta be something I'm missing here. Probably more evidence. Yeah, okay. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson, thanks to the insurance and multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. And the loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson, even though he planned this fraud. He has lost far more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. It's that one. It's gotta be. And then this we have no evidence for. Alright. So, now we should be able to talk to Mr. Robinson. I would think. That's right, you walk backwards. Okay, or not. You know, that's fine. I will just go around. I swear to God, if you're at the other side of this door when I'm trying to come in... Oh, fuck, I went the wrong door. Oh, good, you followed me. Well, that helps.
I will not move from here until I receive my...
What?
It's a scandal. An absolute...
What am I doing wrong? I've got enough evidence to at least question...
Don't touch anything, please.
Well, there go my plans to grope everything in the room. Alright, let's look at the notebook for a sec.
I looked at the FAQ.
Did you? That's good.
It says you're supposed to pick up Watson and use him to beat the complaining passenger.
Oh? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I've beaten the game before to know that that's definitely not the case.
We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with us.
Realistically, I don't know why we're not consulting the archive to look up that Chilean company that... Oops. That is mentioned numerous times, because we damn well know they're involved in this. All right. I don't.
Chilean sea base.
Sea base. Yeah. They're the bass fish that play bass. Bridlington Station. Oh, that's where we are. All right. So let's go to Chesterfield Station.
Sorry, I meant sea treble.
Sea treble? That makes more sense. I know that the drunk at this location probably has nothing further to say, but always worth a laugh.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Yes, when I shoot you in the face. Oh, Watson, you cunt. Waiting hall. We know that nothing's in here, so I don't even know why I'm coming in here. And no issues on the tracks. And that's the luggage room. And I don't think we, besides the sacks and the alcohol, which I don't know why we never questioned him about that. The fact that he's, like, hiding alcohol. Oh, we haven't been in here yet. Oh! A plot is afoot. That is our train.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear?
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights. And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
It's not surprising considering you stand in doorways! Of course you're confused. You're an idiot. Alright. The dismantled headcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. So,
Holmes,
we need...
I didn't see your mom that night, but I'm quite certain that I was rogering her.
Rogering her.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Small gear. Right there. The headlight, which we need the wheels first. Hello, fucking wheel. Move to the location, please. No. Hello. Fucking wheel. It's supposed to go on the other side, but you can't rotate the fucking cart. Oh, for Pete's sakes.
I should use the...
Okay, put it back then for now.
Did he just say fuck it all?
No, he did not say fuck it all. What if I take the wheel now?
I heard him say that, no joke.
No, he did not say that. Okay, so... brakes would be very helpful. But the question is, where do they go?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Wooden base. What do we have for the wooden base?
I should use...
No.
I should use the...
Shut up! Alright, see, wooden base should be the brakes, I would think, wouldn't that? Wouldn't that be the brakes?
I went back and listened again. It sounded like he said, fuck it heel, no idea what that means.
I don't think that's what he said.
I should use...
Alright, I'm gonna skip this because I know how to build it, it's just not... The hotspot is not working for the tire.
Object here.
I saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train...
Go back and listen if you don't believe me.
The steam whistle.
I'd rather play the game right now. Evidence required. It needs a whistle and a... There's the whistle and the light. I think that's... Oh. Alright. So we want the long pole first. Yeah, so we want the long
pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight.
There's a old TMNT game where everyone swears Shredder drops the F-bomb.
The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
Use the fire extinguisher. Yes.
We shall need a fire extinguisher.
Which, ironically, I did pick up. So.
The fire extinguisher. Now, let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
There's also that Mariah Carey song where she says, I can't forget the semen on your face as you were leaving.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So, such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
I don't care. Why would I care about that? Oh no, not the driver. Okay.
I'm calling it. Watson is the one.
Oh, I should have read that. The train never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield Station. Alright. So, let us consult the archives. There's our card.
Game, it was the judge who was the criminal ringleader.
Oh, that
now
makes
we
sense.
Have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Yes. Well, how? Oh, I see. Need to find that road. There it is. No, wait a minute. No, that's not right. Oh, good God. I didn't realize it went all the way down here. We need that branching. I wish I could, like, see underneath without having to fucking move everything. That's it right there. No, that's not it, because that... I don't like that I'm not able to see the underside unless I'm moving the paper. That makes it a little bit more annoying. There's a lake. This is a shitty map that's underneath as well. It's very... This map that's underneath that we're supposed to match this part up to is very basic compared to the hand-drawn one we have.
Here it is.
There we go.
There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Okay.
This suitcase contains my
Shut
archives.
the fuck!
We can consult with it if needed.
Okay, so there's a railway switch there and then a station. So let's do the railway switch first. Something's really wrong. It says that 23 people are watching my stream right now. I don't think that's accurate. I don't know why 23 people would be watching a Sherlock Holmes stream. Alright. So, the train is probably in the mines.
Mines?
All live numbers have been high recently.
Yeah, that's why I think it's inaccurate. I can't picture 23 people watching
I wasn't going to stream tonight, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Why? Because of the fake numbers? It's not going to matter. YouTube will just fix that shit later on. And then it's not gonna count towards any
numbers.
Yeah, but it's not gonna count towards anything because they're gonna remove those numbers, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna matter. Good for you. You love high numbers that are not even gonna last. I am not seeing anything really here. We know that the train is likely in the mines. Do you have anything to say, Watson?
Train.
Oh, fucking hell.
What a clever and...
Yeah, great. Thanks for the help. Ah, here we go.
I do, but my last stream was 3 days 17 hours ago and it still shows that I had 33 concurrent viewers. So if they were going to fix it, they likely would have by now.
No, that's incorrect. They're still having problems with it. Do you ever actually read stuff on YouTube? Like, do you ever go into your YouTube, what is it, YouTube Studio and actually read the articles that they talk about the latest shit that's going on YouTube? Because they've been mentioning the issue for quite a while now, as well as other things going on with YouTube that they're trying to fix. Okay, so we know the train went down there, but we can't go down there? That doesn't make any sense, unless... Hold on, let's look at our clues. Stolen rail, that's not helping us. Okay, so the train went down to the mines. That's probably where it was abandoned. Let's come back to this. Let's go to... Oh, okay. Alright. Well, let's go to the other station before we go to the mines, though. I don't think we'll find anything at this other station, but... Because we already know where the train is now. The train was diverted into the mines. And probably hidden at the mines. Oh, there is people here, though. Fucking Watson! Jesus Christ, it's like a... My God! Who the hell...
Just remember.
A funny character. He looks...
You need to shoot the lantern to get in the mines.
He is not an Englishman.
No, he was Chilean.
You also need to shoot the shaft 1 sign.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Wait, what? Why did it, did I miss something? Oh.
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Well, that's because he's a drunk, and probably into gambling.
A telegraph.
Yeah, that's great help. Is there anything here that catches your eye, sir? No. Where did that guy go that was just in here? He just kind of like, as soon as we walked in, he just like kind of like run out. Or ran out, I should say, not run out. What am I saying? Yeah, there doesn't look like there's anything really in here. Let's see where this man... See where this man disappeared to.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
Don't offer him tea! He was standing in the doorway for like half the game. Why would you give him tea after doing that? Come on. Dude doesn't deserve any kind of tea. Dude deserves a punch in the face.
There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
How about a glass of cold milk?
Glass of cold... What the hell is the train station falling apart?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Well, first, sir, we're going to stare at you very weirdly and make you feel highly uncomfortable as we look at you in full detail, staring at your clothing.
This guy was probably sitting on his duff when the crime took place.
Oh, guaranteed. He was too busy worried about his horse track racing. Because, you know, nothing screams station master than betting on the horses.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Because his name is Mr. Duff.
But it is strange.
Get it?
Because according to my map, there should be a quarry here.
And he was drinking Duff beer.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham. But I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
He was absolutely useless. What was the point of even questioning him? He had no interesting information to say.
We got 25 viewers.
Nah, we've already talked about this, James. I'm guessing you weren't here when me and Stu were talking about that. Okay, so... they told us I can check the beach, but there's nothing here. Okay. Oh, that was pointless. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, there's nothing.
If any of the 26 viewers who are lurking right now would say something in the chat, we would greatly appreciate it.
You sound like a medium. You sound like one of those one of those people that you see on those. You sound like one of those people that you'd see like a medium on like those ghost shows. If there's any ghost present in the house, can you please make yourself known? Just move a candle, anything really. If you could do that, that'd be great. Left luggage.
Stu, that's likely to make them leave. Not talk. Don't be surprised if viewers.
Yeah, they're scared of him. They're scared of him. They're gonna run away. Run away! Run away!
If any of these people are real.
They're about as real as your sex life, Stu. I'm such an ass. I'm sorry. I'm just being stupid. Why is this important? It's the cigar left by the... Oh, Christ almighty, not another one of these.
But in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into...
Yup, you are.
I mean, you are too, so, I mean, that's why we work together, man. We're both assholes together. Come off it! Oh my god. Okay, I realize that he's Chilean, but are we literally forming a sombrero right now? This is like the most racist shit I've ever seen in a game. What the freaking hell, yo?
I think a Chilean guy stole it.
Yeah, of course they're involved. I know you're trying to be silly, but they are involved. They are definitely involved. This is the stupidest... Hey, well, there we go. A sombrero. But we can't move any of the pieces. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. Now to just match it up. And then we have a full sombrero. Okay, so this has to... Where does that small piece go? Oh, does it... No, that doesn't make any sense. We're so close. That small piece is the one that's fucking me up, though. Unless... Man, we're so close! Oh! We're like almost there. We know we are. Can we move the cigar? No, I don't want to move it down. I definitely don't want to move it up. There we go.
A brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man?
No, it's the name of the cigarette. Jesus Christ, Watson, you're an idiot.
Watson, I refer to the cigar.
Oh,
it is a Ricardo Tarrant, a Mexican cigar.
This is why you're not a detective, Watson.
Quite an expensive one, too.
Ricardo. Oh, you mean you know the man? No. All right. Let's check our evidence. Clues. Doncaster telegram. No. We've really got no... Yeah, we've got nothing to work with yet. let's talk to the station master again. See if he has anything new to say.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Well, we just did, so fuck you. You're wrong. Okay, so, I'm sorry, is that the bloody rail car? Oh no, that's just a... From a distance, it looked like it was that rail car that we designed.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay, so... what's in you, twit? So if that leads to the...
The rail is rusted and looks old. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
If this leads here, then we should be able to find... I would think we'd be able to find something... Why is that not working? Alright,
I think you hate Watson more than you did the guy from Jedi Academy.
Rosh? No. I can assure you I hate Rosh a lot more. Okay. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Why is that turning red? Okay, if that's the case, then this is probably inaccurate. There we go. We want these to be blue.
Yes, that guy low.
I still need to finish that game on this channel. I started it, and then I was like, it's just so freaking long. It's a good game. It's a really good classic LucasArts game, but it's so freaking long, man. It seems like older games were pretty long in length as well. The newer ones, obviously. Christ almighty,
You'll find nothing
if I ever streamed Star Wars Outlaws on this channel, it's gonna be in like 50 parts. I know it is. It's gonna be as long as my Cyberpunk one that I did.
Railway post bags.
What was that electric sound that just happened?
All I remember is the dumb comment he made about Luke Skywalker.
What? Where he's like, "Oh my God, that's Luke Skywalker." Is that what you're talking about?
This post bag belongs to the station master.
A letter to a wife, Mr. William Lincoln. Oh, we're actually stealing the letter? Okay.
Something like that.
7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since this is your wish. Please know that I still care about you, and hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm I have caused in recent years. Yours, Edward. And then a letter to his lawyer. Interesting.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Caldwell Advocate Agency. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honor all of the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. Doncaster Master. All right. The train passed through Doncaster Station. The station master reported it. The train never passed through Doncaster Station. The station master lied and sent a false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money he desperately needed. I'd say it's that one. Alright. Making headway. Let's see if we got any more clues. Yes, I thought so. The train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster Station. The train cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because the old railway that leads there is missing some rails. That's actually correct. What? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Then this... Yeah, no, I think that's accurate, actually, because no, that doesn't make any sense. The train is not flooded. I'm pretty sure it's at the mines.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Watson. Blocking my doors.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Well, you're absolutely incorrect. Ashtray.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Are those joints? Alright, and then we got the paper. What does that even say?
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Is there a way to look at that letter? Not even seeing it on here. Telegram from Chest. Huh. Alright. Fair enough. Well, then let's go to the evidence board again. Oh. Let's not go to the evidence board again. Alright. Well, now that we've found that rather useless bit of information, the only thing left to do is go to the mines, because I don't think we can question him about anything else. He seems to be rather useless. Oh!
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
No.
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir.
Oh my god. Everybody in this game is useless except for me, it seems. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We'll go to the mines, which is where I presume the train is.
This suitcase contains my archives.
Oh, beach. I don't think the train's at the beach. That doesn't line up. That doesn't line up.
I need to reboot my computer, but I'll be back, said Arnold.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a
said Arnold?
Place to rest.
Like who Arnold? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Need to reboot my computer.
These places were made by carriage. Look.
Take measurements. I believe that's a carriage. Or believe.
Nothing interesting.
Learn how to use measuring tape, sir. You don't know what you're doing.
Nothing interesting.
No, try again.
Nothing interesting here.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna have to...
Nothing. Nothing interesting here.
What am I measuring? Like, okay, fuck it.
The vehicle would have
Jesus
been heavy,
Christ.
as these tracks are quite deep.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to measure, with the big tracks.
Were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Okay. If this is a beach, then I am your mother. What is this? Boat trip.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Oi, what go on a lake cruise? This is...
an abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Is that blood on the stump? Freaking boots? Everything's around here.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped.
Yeah, so the train's not in here.
The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
What? Metal label.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Yeah, I don't think the train would be here. I still think the train is at the mines. That there's no way they drove the train into that lake. It's just too shallow. It just doesn't make any sense. Plus, how the hell would they do that? There's no fucking train tracks. I think we're done here. So, let's go back to our carriage and carry on to the mines. Can we do research on Las Zarpas? Okay, here we go. Art and horticulture. No, I think... What do we got here to work with? Chemistry, no, it wouldn't be chemistry. Martial arts. Alright, so... There we go. Las Zarpas barge transportation. Alright. The Las Zarpas barges are leaders in heavy goods transportation. The Las Zarpas label belongs to the Mexican consortium, Caracal, who cover shipping, electricity, services, and mining.
Here it is.
Alright. So... special transport. The Mexicans had recently utilized barges at the lake, probably to transport something very heavy. The train has been sunk in the flooded quarry. Alright. I guess I was wrong. I thought it was going to be at the mine.
A fake train. Ha! What a clever and devilish trick.
Still on about that? Alright. Well, let's still check out the mines regardless.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned. This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to...
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Ha! Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of the old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing sections of the railway into the mines. I literally feel like it's in the mines, if I'm being honest. Nah, see, it's putting that in the red whenever I do that, so maybe it is the damn quarry. That just doesn't add up to me, though. The quarry is so... It's so shallow. It just, to me, it just doesn't add up that the train would be underneath there. Is there even anything in here? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in here. Okay. Mine guards. Where are the guards, anyway? Like, they just don't seem to be doing a good job of guarding much of anything. And this is all locked up. So there would be nothing in there. Let's check up here. Why is that still highlighted? We already determined unless... Alright, can't go that far. Alright, so what are we missing here? This is... We've already looked at all that, so that's obviously not... What are these sound effects?
When will you get to the part with the frogs, by the way?
The frogs? You mean the French? Sorry. I'm not. I know what you're doing. You're making fun of it because of Frogware games. I get it. I'm not that dumb that I don't understand your humor. I just don't find it particularly funny. I think that's all there is here.
The frogs.
The frogs? Yeah. I think that's it. There's really nothing there.
Correct. You figured it out. You get a cookie.
I get a cookie? Well, that's good. What I don't understand is we know where the train is, but we don't know who did it. I mean, it's very obvious. It's the Barkaz's train company. All right. What train station was he at? He was at...
Wow, this game really is racist. They call him Black Peter?
No, Black Peter is the name of that's from the previous case. That Black Peter is the name of a ship.
And is Peter his name, or are they talking about his anatomy?
Could you imagine if that was what it was? Oi! You're black? Oh no, we call you Black Peter. No, I don't think so, dude. It's the name of if it's the name of a ship, like a sailing ship. This doesn't seem like the right station. Oh yeah, no it is.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Waiting room.
I've just arrived on the sailing ship Black Wang.
Black Wang?
No, nothing funny about the name.
What am I missing? I'm missing something here. I don't know what. There's something afoot that we've missed. Go back to our evidence. Mines are collapsed. The mines are collapsed and cannot be accessed. Therefore, we need to move some of these. No, not that one. That's what the problem is. Some of these are needing to be readjusted. Let's just fuck around with these, see if we can get another outcome. Yeah, see, this is not... Even when I adjust all these, it's not adding up. Yeah, so it's got to be... Which my original hypothesis, which is the fact that the train is... As much as I don't want to believe it, the train is in, What? Why did that do that? Kind of wish I didn't mess with these. I just fucked this all up now. Alright. Shit, now I need to get that back so that we can actually proceed. I really shouldn't have screwed with that because that gave us an outcome. There we go. Well, that's inaccurate anyway. The station master reported it because he never reported it. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he... Alright, let's go back to... I can't remember what station Mr. Robinson was at. Whether it was Bridlington or Chesterfield. Oh, there he is.
I will not move from here until I receive my reef.
Cuckoo cackoo, Mr. Robinson.
Cuckoo cackoo?
Don't touch anything, please.
But what if I want to, mate? What if I want to touch everything in the room? You gonna stop me? I don't think so. Let's see here. Ain't nothing here to talk to, nobody here. And, the station master is pretty useless, I do say. So... and there ain't nothing in the warehouse. What the hell is that cart down there? For fuck's sakes, fuck off. Who the fuck? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have found the Mad Hatter. He is just sleeping peacefully under the tree. Case solved. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. This isn't... something's not adding up. Let's go back to this rail station. Alright, let's move this back.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
No. We want it to go straight.
But it still works.
A new Bankrate survey indicates that just 47% of Americans say they have sufficient liquidity or access to funds to cover a $1,000 emergency.
Well, that's good. There you go. That's perfect. That's good news. Why is that not moving?
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
It's not working because it's not switching over the track like I want it to. It's just keeping it going into the mines. It doesn't make any sense why this is going into the mines. We're gonna have to go back to the mines. There's something we're missing here. I just don't understand. There's nothing that adds up here that the train would have detoured into the mines. Because where's the fucking train tracks? Half of these are missing. Not to mention the fact that it was disassembled. So that doesn't add up. Oh.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Dynamite? The hell is that?
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Dynamite.
You needed to do that to figure that out? I already said it was dynamite even before we even shot at it. God, you people are dumb sometimes. Alright. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. Let's try this. This is gonna totally fuck up. Our hypothesis, but I think this is actually what happened. Yeah. Alright, so the train is inside the mine. Now, we still don't know who did it. There are no clues available at the moment. Please continue the investigation. Well, that's helpful. Yeah, that's not it. Ah, there we go. Robinson is a swindler. It was all about money. Mr. Robinson is a financial swindler. With the aid of his minions, he sealed the train and his fake machine underneath the collapsed mines to make a fortune from multiple contracts and insurance claim. Blind justice. So we have two choices. We can either arrest him or we can let him go. Blind Justice. Thomas Robinson is a guileful man who would not hesitate to sacrifice lives for his own personal gain. Contact Lestrade and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice before he plans a new swindle. Political game. Robinson is a swindler, but he is a famous man of influence. Direct confrontation is inadvisable. It would be preferable to accept Mycroft's political means of resolving the situation, even at the expense of justice. I don't really like the guy. I'll be honest, I don't like this dude, so I'm going to go with arrest. Confirm your moral choice, yes. Alright, and that'll do it for this case. So we just watch the ending cutscene.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Nothing. I only want to stop our dear Mr. Robinson before he realizes we have cornered him. Let us go.
All right. Why do I feel like he's going to cause us trouble?
Mr. Robinson, we must ask you to remain here until the police arrive.
The police? But why?
You are one of the suspects in our case of the vanished train, which, by the way, involves the death of all its passengers.
What? Is this a joke?
I can assure you that it is not.
This is outrageous. You don't know who you're dealing with. I am an influential man, and you shall regret this.
We know perfectly well who you are. We also know where the train is. The police shall be happy to find it. And as for your exclusive sales contracts...
All right. Mr. Robinson is a financial swindler. With the help of his minions, he sealed the train and his fake machine underneath the collapsed mines to make a fortune from multiple contracts and the insurance claim. The decision was made to contact Lestrade and allow the police to perform their loud and swift justice before Robinson can plan a new swindle. We can choose a different ending, but I think that's pretty decent. We don't necessarily know that he's the one. It could have been the Chileans who did the actual train theft and everything, and Robinson could be innocent. But I don't want to go through all that shit, so let's just accept that decision. Warning, you are about to finish the case, blah blah blah, yes. And that puts us into case 3. We'll just watch the intro to case 3, and we'll do the next case another time, since we're already at 2 hours and 21 minutes. All right.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Okay, so we start out the new case with Holmes dying, I guess. This should be interesting. All right, so anyway, that's going to do it for tonight's live stream. Thank you to the 32 people watching and not commenting. But thank you very much to Stu's Game Reviews for tuning into tonight's live stream, as well as James, and who else was here? And Pirate Gamer Boy, yes. Holmes was an opium addict. Well, that's probably the case, yes. So that's going to do it for tonight's live stream. Thank you so much to all the lurkers and all of the people in the live chat. Great to have you here, as always. We will be back with Holmes soon, but our next stream tomorrow will be going back to the final episode of Game of Thrones. No, I know. He did. Yes, I know. He was involved. Yeah, I know. He was involved in drugs and stuff. Okay, so that'll do it for tonight, guys. As I said, we will be back tomorrow with the final part of Game of Thrones, and we'll be going into some new games as well over the next couple of days. And, of course, coming back to Sherlock Holmes for the next case very soon as well. So thank you very much once again to everybody tuning in. If you like what you see, consider liking and subscribing. I cover PS4, PS5, PC, and VR games, soon to be PS1, PS2, PS3, Xbox, and all that stuff. So thank you once again, guys, for tuning in, and we will be back soon at the Gamer's Grotto. Tune in probably tomorrow, and we'll go into the final part of Game of Thrones. Take care and have a fantastic night. We'll see you soon.